Okay, so just continuing our video on creating an idea, a business idea, looking for funding. In the first video, we created a title for that idea, created a pitch for it, then created a PDF document, which was then hashed, and a hash of that document was stored on the Stellar blockchain. And this is how we got to this point here. So here it says, your ideas document digest was successfully embedded in the Stellar blockchain and is now permanently certified and proven to exist since the transaction was confirmed. And again, this is just to protect you. You have an idea at a given time. You want to make sure that no one else, you can be able to say that it was your idea at that time. So by creating a hash of it, storing it in the blockchain, you can prove that. Now, the next step is assuming that maybe there's some interest now in your idea from an investor. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to create an offering here. So after we posted our idea, we created a hash of it. Now we're going to create an offering, which is basically like we're issuing shares to it, that can then be sold to potential investors. And these are going to be done using creating Stellar assets. So we're going to click create offering here. And so let's say we're going to issue, there's a total outstanding shares. So let's say we're going to create 100,000 shares, and the symbol is going to be, let's see, we're just going to do lemon is going to be our symbol. And the amount raised is, let's say we're looking for $750 for our stand here. So we're going to now create this idea. And there it is there. There's a symbol, the total number of shares outstanding, the amount, lemonade stand. And if I click details here, it is going to list the details of that. So now the next step is to actually issue an asset for this. So this is when I actually want to start issuing these assets to potential investors. So what we're going to do is we are now going to click issue asset here. Just waiting for the transaction to complete. There it is. Okay, so the offering asset issuance was complete. There it is. The symbol is lemon. Outstanding is 100,000 shares. We're looking for an amount of $750. And now my asset balances are the following. I've got 100,000 lemon shares now. So if I go back to the list here, I can look at all the transaction here. So here's the asset address for my idea. I used a little bit of the 2XLM that were originally issued to me when I registered here. And there's my asset address. So I'm just going to, this will provide a little bit more information here on the asset itself if I click it. This is actually to send the asset to someone else. But if I want to see this asset on the Stellar blockchain, then I'm going to click the asset address here. And there it pops up there, and there it is, lemon, 100,000. There's the asset address, lemon. And there it is. So it was successfully created. Now, when I actually want to issue that asset to someone invests in my company, I want to issue it, then I would go here and I would click, let's say I want to issue some of it to, I'm going to issue some of it to myself here. Maybe I want to invest in my own company, which would be a sure way to get funded. And I want to give an exchange for maybe you'd have to decide on how much money is being raised, but let's say I want to, in exchange for a certain investment, I want to give that person 5,000 lemon. So click send here, and I'm just going to confirm that send, and it's going to send that asset to myself, and that should be done there. And I'm just going to go back to the beginning here just before I sort of run out of time here. And yeah, so the next, there's my idea here. There's the document hash for the idea, the symbol lemon. And so in the next video, I'll go into some of the other things. So I'm just going to end this one here. Oops.